Hey people, I know it's been a minute, but guess what? Adulting is hard work, okay? Being responsible for things. My damn basement flooded from this freaky rainstorm that happened here in New York on Sunday. The water was coming up from my drains in my garage, coming up from the drains in my driveway, and my basement flooded. So um and then a leak in my brand new roof. The roof is 2 years old, if that, in the bedroom. Been dealing with that. Been battling water on Sunday for 12 straight hours. So for the garage, we were sweeping the water out with brooms, literally sweeping it out. We had a utility submersible pump pumping the water out into the street because it started pooling and rising in my driveway, and I have a door, and then I have a under the porch kind of door which we store our gardening supplies and stuff. And then on the next side is my neighbor's property, so he busted out his little utility pump and they both were going. Both utility pumps were not um reducing the water because the water was coming up. It just kept it from overflowing. And while we were busy taking care of that, my house alarm goes off. I assume that my husband accidentally set the alarm, but he didn't. It was the flood water sensor that's in my basement. I bought that for the washing machine. I bought that for the washing machine because I wasn't confident in the work of the contractors that the seller used. It's this little white rectangle, it's about this big, with metal pieces on the bottom. I guess those are the sensors. I took it when I bought the house, slid it under the slop sink, right? That's what you call it, to potentially catch any leaks. It's been there since we moved in. It's never went off, right? So it goes off. I go get my phone because the alarm went off and I see flood sensor. Fuck. We go downstairs in the basement, shit is floating. Now, the basement is on a slope, purposefully designed that way. Slight slope, right? Because on one end of the um, basement is a drain. So the flood sensor is on the opposite side of the drain. So by the time it reached the water sensor, it wasn't that much water, but there was a lot of water on the other end, which the only thing on that end, but that's lifted, is the boiler hot water heater. I know I'm talking slow because I have had minimal amount of sleep since Sunday, but I miss you guys. So anyway, we go down there. I tell my husband, undo the drain. I run to Home Depot to go buy another utility pump because I'm going to say, oh, if we got 3 pumps going, let's go. Or we could just put another pump in the garage and put a large garden hose so we don't have to keep sweeping it out. So I always knew that Home Depot closes at 10 o'clock. Now, by the time this happens, right, it's 7:45. I get in my car. I noticed that in my area, there's a lot of caution tape and police because everything overflowed. I live near the Hutchinson River. It overflowed. That's what happened. The actual river, and I know y'all heard of the Hutchinson River Parkway. That's the highway that runs along. The actual river overflowed. which caused the neighboring towns and villages near me to have overflow. So the police closed off the roads. So I said, I'm not good. I only know one way to get there. I'm from Brooklyn. I only know one way to get there. So I put in a GPS and put the address in, and it says closes soon, closes at 8. Now it's 7:50. There's a whole line of us cars following the same path. And I realized we probably all got a GPS in because this got us going some okey doke ways, right? To avoid all the closures. Shout out to Waze. Way better than Google Maps, okay? WAZE. Get it, okay? Make your little ghost avatar thingy, okay? Mine is a ninja. Hiya, out in these streets. So I go, we get there. It's 7:50. I run through the door. I already know where the pumps are because I looked it up on my phone to see if it was in stock. Said it was in stock. Few left, but in stock. I get there. There's a bunch of people in the aisle. I'm looking around. I only see sub pumps. I need a submersible utility pump. Make the announcement. Store closing in 5 minutes. I said, it's not here. Like I know it wasn't there. So my dumbass said, I'm just going to get a shop vac. Why did I say that? Everybody in that aisle runs to go get a shop vac. So now I'm putting pep up in my step. Now I'm in soggy clothes and Crocs. Skirt, 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 skirt. You ever had wet flip flops and try to walk on them? Well, that's what wet Crocs sound like. And they're not real Crocs because I don't buy nothing real brand. Them like bootleg Amazon. Oh, no. They're Walmart's. They're Walmart Crocs. Running down the aisles, one beat up shop vac box. I get it. I grab it. I grab a bucket head, which is a vacuum that sits on top of one of them orange Home Depot buckets. I grab 2 of those. I go to checkout. Right when I'm picking the option of receipt or digital receipt, I press digital receipt. I'm a Home Depot girl, right? All my information's already in there. All the registers go out. I think they had a power glitch. These people start walking out with the shit. They just start fucking. They start walking out. So the loss prevention guy is by the door. I guess they have a no chase policy, which is good for them because you don't want your employees chasing no shoplifters and getting hurt. You have a hurt employee is going to cost you more than what they steal, and trust and believe in compensation and all that. So I know they have a no chase policy, which if I owned a big box store, I would have a no chase policy too. Okay. Paying for a hurt employee is expensive. So the loss prevention guy, you document and you submit for your insurance. That's what you do. So the loss prevention guy is, I guess, busy. He got his phone out, whatever. And I stopped him to show him my receipt. And he literally gave me a look like, bitch, don't you see what's going on? Oh, fuck. So, I'm holding my receipt like, I got my stuff. But anyway, I get back to the house. All the water's gone because my husband opened the drain. I just start breaking down crying because it's a lot. I'm dealing with a lot. And he starts to suck out the water in between the raised tiles in the basement. If you don't know what a raised tile is, I didn't know either. There's these tiles, laminate vinyl tiles, and they are raised. So they got like this much of like a pattern underneath, and they interlock with each other, which means there is space between the ground and the tiles. And that's so, if you have water, it can go there. If it gets wet, it can air dry, yada, yada, yada. I guess I would say I have a finished basement, but I'll get back into that. So my basement now, I don't have sheetrock walls. Don't think of it like a traditional basement. It's the foundation that's painted over and over again. Right now it's painted white. So I have a very, very, very old house. It's been renovated, right? It's old. Excuse me. So my foundation is 3 times, maybe even 4 times thicker than what they build these new foundations with, right? Old shit, right? So even though we had water, it's stone, right? It's not sheetrock touching the walls. If it was sheetrock, I'd have to cut that out, do mold mitigation and yada, yada, yada. But because it is sheetrock, I mean, stone and not sheetrock. The paint that the seller used and she left it in the house is like anti-mold, whatever paint. So we're good there. Um, so my husband proceeds to suck out the water in between the raised tiles with the brand new expensive shop vac that I bought. When I got to the register, I didn't care about the price. I know the bucket head was $29.99 and my total was like $113. So, you know, not, I don't know, do math. That's how much the shop vac was. So my husband was like, oh, we got the water down. I said I couldn't get a utility pump. I called you, but they were closing. So I just bought this. And he goes, oh, I wanted to get one of these anyway. Worked out. Eh. He sucks out like 30 gallons of water just in between the little seams of the basement tiles. So we clean up everything. Um, the kids are a little concerned. They're scared a little bit. But anyway, I pass out at like midnight. My husband is still out there till 1 o'clock in the morning, monitoring the pump, making sure. So around like 1 o'clock in the morning, the pump was actually getting rid of the water, which means we stopped having water come up. I had to take Monday off. I already told my boss, whatever, took Monday off. We continued with the cleaning out of the basement. We didn't lose a lot of things. We lost because most of our stuff is from the move. And when I was moving, I put it in buckets. Those big buckets with the lids, those stackable buckets. So the stuff from the move was still in those buckets. I only lost 3 reams of paper, and my mom's photo books and some of my photo books got wet. So we took them out, gently took them out of the picture book and let them dry. Nothing was lost. And it was nice to take them out because I got to reminisce a little bit. Got my mother's college graduation picture. She's looking like a whole snack. My mother was fine back then. Okay. I think I might bring it and show how, like, you can't tell by looking at her now. She like an old fuddy duddy, but she was really cute back then. Really, really cute. So got to see that. Got to see pictures of my no good daddy. He was very handsome. Kudos to you, mommy, because you and him made this. Okay, he might have been a shithole person, but he was cute too. But anywho, that's where I've been. That's where I've been. Lot going on. My poor little baby boy needs to get his tonsils and adenoids removed. So I'm dealing with that. I heard it's a pretty common surgery. He has the sleep apneas and trouble swallowing food. That's why he likes to drink his calories. So he's a little, a lot of skinny. Severely underweight, and it's a concern of mine. So I'm doing the responsible thing. The surgeon did tell us that kids tend to gain weight after the surgery because they eat. So please gain weight. My son is very, very, very cute, but very skinny. He is 8 pounds lighter than his sister. 8 pounds, that's a lot. That's a lot. And it's heartbreaking because my son has food envy. He wants it. Like, he'll tell you he wants 2 pieces of bread. He wants this. He wants these things. He just can't eat it. So I'm going to go fix that. But anywho, I'm back. That's my update of where I've been. Been adulting. My roof is under warranty. So, the roofer is not in a hurry. He told us his ass was coming Monday. Then he say, he not answering our phone calls. Now he say he come today. You know what? I live by the motto, no expectations, no disappointments, right? So, I didn't pay for the roof to get done. The seller paid for the roof to get done. I have a 10-year warranty on the roof. I'm in the mindset of just having my husband go up there with some Flex Seal paint. I didn't marry the richest guy I could have married because, trust me, I was courted by a very wealthy man around the same time that I was making the decision to date my husband. I chose my husband. So I chose the handyman over the rich man. No regrets. Okay? Because that man told me he didn't want to have no kids. And at first I didn't want to have no kids either. But big age difference, obviously. He had kids I would have been like 5 years older than him. He looked good though. He was cute though, but so I married the handyman, so I have no problem sending his ass on the ladder that, and I'm that wife. Okay? My man said he need a ladder to work and put gutter things on. He get a ladder. He said he needs something to cut. I'm buying it. He never have to buy nothing. I'm not saying that I'm tricking on him because this is his money. But I'm ordering. I'm the ordering queen. Like when I realized we need another utility pump and I couldn't find nothing in the stores, I order it. You know what I mean? I'm that girl. But anywho, that's where I've been. Just being an adult. And I got my war paint on. So I've been feeling myself a little bit lately, feeling a little cute. So I bought some makeup. Now y'all could tell this is makeup for a white woman by these shades and these colors. So let's just say I'm starting a trend. So I saw this. This is lip gloss. I thought that the color was just like, you ever bought like cheapy lip gloss from the beauty supply store and it was $1? They came in all kind of colors, green, orange, but they all went on clear. I thought this was the same thing because you can't crack open the seal in the store. So I didn't know this was an actual color. So I so light on my lips. But good thing is, my mama said I got lips like I smoke weed, so they kind of dark. But this is very sticky. I'm not a fan, but these shits are expensive, guys. It's like $20. And then I saw this. This is liquid eyeshadow. This is this white stuff. This stuff up here is like the chalk eyeshadow that I added because look how it comes on. Like true to form. So I got my clown makeup on, but these people I work with don't know nothing about no black makeup, so they probably think this is normal. But if I look like black people, y'all would have told me what the hell I got my clown. I look like a damn clown, but the white people ain't saying nothing to me. But anyway, I want to do another video, because this one is running kind of long. But my next topic is gonna be dating up or dating down. Is there anything wrong with it? And it's inspired by the interview that Ebony K. Williams did with Inyanya Van Zandt. Fix my life. Anyway, peace out. Miss you guys. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends. I think we still, got the 10 subscribers. All right. Bye.